दोस्तों, इस क्लास में आपको डिक्टेशन प्रोवाइड करूंगा मैं 80 WPM पर SSC और DSSSB के लिए जो स्पेशल मैंने मैटर तैयार किए हैं उसकी आपको डिक्टेशन प्रोवाइड कर रहा हूं 80 WPM पर। बी रेडी फॉर इट। Respected Chairman Sir, it is quite heartening to finally debate a bill in this House. It has been a long time since we have had the opportunity to debate a bill. I would like to first thank my party president, Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, for giving me the opportunity to be the first speaker to speak on a bill in this session. While we have over a billion people in India and we always consider India to be an overpopulated country, there are many people who are unable to have children and who find the benefit from assisted reproductive technologies. So, it is essential that this technology is available to all, it is regulated also, and it may be ensured that best medical practices are followed while this technology is made available to all. The Prime Minister has alluded to Ganesha when he was addressing a conference of doctors in 2014. The Prime Minister, when he spoke to the doctors, said that evidence of plastic surgery was there because Ganesha has an elephant head. The head was fitted to a human being. It is a different matter, but I have always wondered how an elephant head of that circumference can be fitted to a human. But this law, which they have drafted, is not inspired by the liberal Hindus' epics. In fact, this law has been drafted by somebody who has got a regressive, colonial and Victorian mindset. This law has not come from the Hindu liberal traditions. I will tell you why. This law excludes many people rather than it includes. When I have given you so many instances of unconventional births and unconventional unions in our Hindu epics, this law only allows married people to have access to this technology. It does not allow single men to have access to this technology. So, do not ever say that you are a government which is actually propagating Hindu values. The Hindu values are liberal values. You are, in fact, propagating a Victorian colonial value. This law does not take into account the new realities of India. Of course, these new realities are not new realities. These were there in our ancient scriptures. Those unions which were always there were suppressed by the colonial mentality. These unions must also be given access to this technology. This law is discriminatory. This law violates Article 14 of the Constitution. The liberty of procreation and choice of family life are an intrinsic aspect of the fundamental right to privacy. Every individual who is mentally and physically fit to be a parent and also financially fit must be able to avail these technologies, and you cannot discriminate people by the lifestyle choices they make and deny them access to this technology. This law again is patriarchal. That is again a hallmark of this government and the hallmark of all it says. According to this government, unless a woman fulfills the role of becoming a mother in an established union, she cannot become a donor. This is again shameful. This aspect has to be looked into. The minister needs to address this issue. There is something which is very troubling in this law. The surrogacy bill was passed in this house without a debate. That bill is still pending in the Rajya Sabha. So, it has not yet become a law. But this bill says that there is going to be an oversight board which will draw its powers from the Surrogacy Act. Why are you bringing this bill when that bill has not become a law? There are many conflicts between these two laws. Why do you need to have two bills? Why could both not be combined? The surrogacy bill says that you must keep record of 25 years. This bill says you must keep the record for 10 years. Again, the Oversight Board will draw its powers from the Surrogacy Act. The surrogacy bill has not become an act yet. So, how are you going to establish the board where you are drawing the powers from that act which is not there? So, there is a lot of conflict. The minister must address as to why there is a haste in bringing this bill when that bill has not been passed, and why is there a need to have two separate bills instead of having one combined bill which deal with pretty much the same subject. Another issue has not been addressed. It could be problematic. It is a very sensitive issue. As I said, it is a very sensitive subject, and I accept that. There is no politics in it. It is a very sensitive subject and he must deal with it. As far as complaint mechanism goes, only the board can complain. An individual cannot complain. So, you are really taking away the fundamental right of a person from going to court. Stop. दोस्तों इसी के साथ ही डिक्टेशन फिनिश होती है। बहुत ही आसान डिक्टेशन है, इजी डिक्टेशन है, ज़्यादा डिफ़िकल्ट वर्ड्स इसमें नहीं है। पर जो वर्ड्स इसमें ऐसे आए हैं जिसमें आपको समस्या हुई है, आप उनको ज़रूर प्रैक्टिस कीजिए, मेहनत कीजिए। स्किल टेस्ट में टाइम बहुत कम है, आप जितनी ज़्यादा मेहनत करेंगे इम्प्रूवमेंट उतनी ज़्यादा होगी। आपसे मुलाकात करता हूँ अगली क्लास में अगली ट्रांसक्रिप्शन के साथ। तब तक के लिए बाय बाय, टेक केयर।